everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will start English grammar, the, the topic that is subject and predicate. Well, it is very important to know to understand what is subject and predicate and why it is so important. Well, without any delay, let's get started. Every sentence had two parts. The part which names the person or thing we are speaking about, this is called subject of the sentence. The part which tells something about the subject, this is called predicate of the sentence. It means it describes us that whenever we make a sentence, we always use subject and predicate. So subject is that we take or write some name of the person or thing, and when we say something about the person or thing, that is subject is known as predicate of the sentence. Well, every sentences had two parts. Whenever we write a sentence, like as you can see the example, the earth moves round the sun. So the earth moves round the sun. This sentence has subject as well as predicate. So subject always comes before the predicate, usually comes before predicate. As you can see the earth is subject. It is an object. It is a name of an object and moves around the sun, that we are explaining, we are saying something about the subject, the earth, that is subject. So subject of sentence usually comes first, but occasionally it is put after the predicate, as you can see the example, on the top of the hill lives a hermit. So sometimes occasionally the subject comes after predicate. As you can see, on the top of the hill lives is predicate and the hermit is subject. Another example, when you can say the cat had caught the rat. So the cat is subject and had caught the rat is predicate. Well, it is very easy to identify that what is subject and what is predicate. Always remember that subject always start before predicate, and also subject always start from before verb. So as you can see, the earth moves round the sun. Here, if we are unable to find the subject, always ask the question from ourselves, that what moves round the sun. Always ask the question using what, who, when, where, which. So this sentence, when we ask the question ourselves that what moves round the sun, well, the answer is the earth moves round the sun. So before verb we need to arise a question from, that is what, when, where, which. So the earth moves round the sun. Here the answer is the earth moves round the sun. So the subject is the earth. And earlier in my previous video we had discussed the sentence and the kinds of sentences. 4 kinds of sentences in the chapter sentence, that is assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence and exclamatory sentence. In imperative sentence we had discussed that an imperative sentence is the sentence that expresses emotion or feeling, that is known as imperative sentence, such as request, when we do request, when we command someone, when we wish someone, that kind of sentence is known as imperative sentence. Here in imperative sentence the subject is left out as thank you. Here there is no subject, but we have to understand subject as I, because I am thanking you. Here the subject is I before I am thanking you, I am wishing you, like I am thanking you, but in imperative sentence there is no subject. Second sentence like go there. Hence here the subject you is understood. In this sentence you go there. Okay, I am pointing towards someone that you go there, you are going there. So this the subject you is understood. Another example that had mentioned in the table that Mr. Rajiv Gandhi was Prime Minister of India. Mr. Rajiv Gandhi is subject, and after subject we use verb or action verb or whether helping verb. That is was the Prime Minister of India. Dr. Smith had won many prizes. Here had is helping verb. So every sentence subject always comes before predicate or verb. Verb helps us to make a sentence that makes sense and that makes help us about the that when the incident had happened. A good player practices every day. Here the verb help us to that this uh, the action is doing right now. The good player practices every day. It is simple present tense. So before verb this is subject, that is a good player, and practices every day is predicate. Borrowed garments never fit well. It is subject is borrowed garment and never fit well is predicate. Dew drops glitter. The dew drop glitter in the sunshine. Subject is dew drop and glitter in sunshine is also predicate. So here in the next page number we have discussed, we have understood that what is subject and predicate and why it is important to while making a sentence. Here there are some example like question number A, Queen Elizabeth the British monarch. It is subject and we have to complete the sentence using predicate part. So I have already completed the sentence. As you can see, Queen Elizabeth, the British monarch, is the Queen of the United Kingdom. Dr. Rakesh Arora, the most efficient surgeon, lives in India. They are playing football. They are is subject. They is subject. Are playing football is predicate. Health is wealth. The books on the table belongs to me. Sonam is playing badminton. Ravi lives in Patna. Agra is located in Uttar Pradesh. He loved his mother. She is a good girl. A good student always respects teachers. Those people are playing basketball. My friend and I went to the market. The teacher is teaching social science. My uncle lived my uncle works at bank. The girl is very lazy. Mumbai is the capital of Maharashtra. This is your day. They are living. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. So these are the for in complete sentence we have to make complete using predicate parts. In second option, insert suitable subject to complete the sentence below. Burj Khalifa is the largest man-made structure in the world. Burj Khalifa, it is subject. Rest of the words are predicate. Donald Duck is a popular Walt Disney character. Astronomy is the study of planets and stars. Mohan C founded the Indian National Army. Blue whale is the largest creature in the world. So all the blank that we have been filled it. It is subject and rest of the part is predicate. I hope you have understood the importance of subject and predicate, why it is important to make a sentence. Okay, it is very important to know, because it is a part of grammar when we learn English. So next class we will discuss chapter number 3, that is phrase. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.